lady was yelling at me. Just got a problem.
Okay, what are you doing out there?
Good morning, another busy week. It is actually Wednesday. Sorry for making it a short week in the life. Maybe it might not be a week in life. I gotta travel super far to these properties, but they are well worth it.
Down my route in the city, I'm still driving like 10 miles to the neighborhood every day. Truck, it's all good though. Blessed to have it. I'm not gonna, keep after it. I've done the MDS, like I put a little module to like turn off so it stays on 8 cylinders. Pieces of equipment.
See that place? Doesn't it look nice? Man. A what? I was just gonna take a picture of it. Another quick video.
Man, it looks good. But you don't have any business cards.
Nah, like the neighbor said, this place here was so overgrown, and this is how I made it look. It looks like $1 million. Well, that's because this home is worth $1.2 million. It's for sale, but it had a crazy overgrown lawn. The bushes needed trimming, and I did all this last night. Sorry I didn't get any footage. Show you kind of the back. You'll see this video, this makeover actually released here soon. There's the backyard, kept the rhubarb. I forgot what that stuff is, but we got a Siberian crabapple tree right there that I trimmed up a little bit. Spent 6 hours on this project yesterday, and now I got another one to do. So I figured I'd just show you guys real quick. Also, let me show you the apple tree that I trimmed up front. Turned out really nice. Got the edges restored. As you can see, they were doing some shady remodeling, and then the city shut them down. There's the trimmed up apple tree. All that overgrowth was sticking out down here. It looked disgusting, so I gave it some kind of shape. Beautiful weather, perfect working weather. Let's go see what we got for today. All right, we made it to the property. Look at this mess right here. Now this one might be released in 2 weeks. Oh, we already got some fans of the channel. Yep, here it is. This is what we gotta deal with today. Is that a trailer? Got overgrown grass, weeds. We got stuff all the way up to my stomach. And then we got grass all the way up to my chin. Check this out. Whoa. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. We also got that. Deer, maybe? This is gonna be interesting. A rope, maybe a swing of some sort. It's gonna be very interesting. Again, our main objective here is to get the grass cut. I don't know how much stuff we can haul away. There is a ton of debris and an apple tree. Sad to see it that way. Let's see what we can do. I've already gone through all of the little trails that I created, and I cannot find my second glove. I need to start because I'm already late on this project. So I'm gonna go ahead and begin with one glove. Hope you tune in to the makeover on the Phil's Lawn Care channel. Drinking some Redmond Realite electrolyte drink. Check this out. Here's an update for you guys. We got basically everything that we need to mow down. Now it's all trimming. This is essentially a standard for empty lots. You just mow what you can until you run into garden beds, trailers, huge tree stumps, and you get all these like patches of tall grass, and you just mow everything around it. That's where I sat in the beginning doing my little intro. I moved the chairs. It was exactly this spot right here. Let's see how it looks now. Now pathway behind. There's a wooden bed here with a wine glass border. I hate that so much, especially when you don't maintain your grass. It's like now you're running into wine bottles. I don't even know if I'm gonna trim there because I don't want, some of them are shattered. It was not for me. I don't want to trim and have a piece of glass slice me open. Check us out. Look how good of a job the grandstand HDX did. Just finished pretty much bagging everything, trimmed around all the roses. 3 bundles there. We got a garden bed. That over there, again, wine bottles. Try to take it easy. Chopped down some of the apple tree, trimmed around the trailer. Y'all are gonna have a fun, entertaining video on the Phil's Lawn Care channel. Of course, the stump and all the roots from it. Good morning. It is Thursday. I'm out and about. Look what I found. I actually found this Monday while scouting, seeing who I could help out, and it's actually a church. Now that church does not exist anymore. It has been sold off to somebody else that's going to convert it into their own church. The lawn wraps all the way around, so we got tall grass everywhere, up to my hips in some areas, 1.5 feet, 2 feet high, and we got all of our equipment, the necessary equipment to cut these jungles. Gotta give a shout out to Toro for providing for me this year, that brand new piece of equipment, Grandstand HDX. Oh, I actually got that last year. Here's the other side, I don't even know, it was the back side of the church. And we got this strip here we're going to knock out for whoever owns that house, because I believe that's their property. It's still tall, overgrown, needs to be cut. Go ahead and knock it out. Boom, there we go, all done. Got a big pile of debris, got my equipment loaded up. Blew out the equipment, that's important too. You want to blow out all the grass that builds up near the pulleys back to where it came from, so you don't transfer any weed or anything over. One thing I did find out when mowing this property is I have a very bent blade. I have 3 blades on this HDX. The center one is bent. So what we're gonna do is go to the dump, unload that, and then go to the dealer and pick up a new blade and install it. If you're wondering how I found out I have a bent blade, if you look closely, you can see kind of the tannish areas, the scalped areas. I was wondering why I was scalping, and look at that, right in the center, this whole scalped area. Let me go under. You can see how uneven it is. So if your mower ever cuts uneven, probably have a bent blade. Better example, so look at that. Oh, that's gnarly. Ay, ay, ay. That was just from yesterday's project when I think I hit a huge rock. It bent my center blades. Ah, no more laying around. I gotta go head on to the dealer, get my new blade. Hopefully they have one in stock. $71. Ah. I didn't know Black Rifle made an energy drink. Huh. It's got artificial flavor. I'll try this instead. I know, I'm so bad. I'm so bad. Junk food junkie. Don't tell my wife. Let's go get some real food. These are just snacks. Parking here, make sure everything is locked up, and you always want to park where there is a camera. You guys see that camera? Yeah, just in case, you know, you never know. Let's go see what this small town offers. Might sound funny, but I'm looking for something a little bit more healthy, a little bit more organic. Yet I'm sitting here drinking an energy drink. I'm so bad. I can't show you. Hold on. I want to show you guys who I'm messaging. Oh, right there. Gotten so many comments from people telling me to collab with Sean over there at Midlife Stockman channel, and maybe we will. I just reached out to him. I've never talked to him. I've seen his videos, just never personally talked to him, introduced myself, so hopefully he'll reach back out to me. But I also sent Kevin and Spencer a message, and maybe we'll get another collab going. I haven't worked with Spencer before. I've worked with Kevin. Things should be interesting this year. Hopefully we can get something going in August. All right, back home. Got the trailer unhooked. Now we will still go and get some blades. We then need to hook it back up, drop that mower off because we won't need it for tomorrow. And while we are there, we're going to jack it up, replace one of the blades, maybe all of them. But first we have to go to the dump and unload all this. You guys hear that? What is that? I'll have to check it out at the dump, see what that sound is. If you're wondering where it is on a HDX, there's a plate right here. It shows you model and serial. It has to be off the unit and not off the motor since we're getting blades. I got it kind of jacked up on my trailer. And yeah, look at that. I think I might as well just get all three, replace all three, because it's been about a couple years now since I've replaced them. So I like to get new blades personally. I don't see a real reason to sharpen them now since I'm just doing overgrown lawns. Wow.
both are so full of grass that it's like they have caked on debris. You have to really jam the socket on there.
So look at this, you put them side by side with each other. There's also another one that is bent. Shouldn't be a gap like that. They should be flat with each other, but since they're not flat, then one of them must be bent. But obviously this one is the worst. Oh, almost forgot, man. These dry wraps, for some reason, if you go down the highway, they'll loosen up and they'll flop all over the place. So that's one downside about them. You got to tighten them up. Nice tractor. New Holland. Pretty cool. I'd love me one of those. Plow in the front for winter. That'd be cool. You're gonna get all the snow in your face. Ooh, let's see what Toro's got. Gravely's, Kubotas. I haven't been here this year. Got the grandstand, and we got the older grandstand style. They got a new style now. This is the one Kevin has. All right, out the door. 8802 for 3 brand new blades. Look at that. All right, got their blades replaced. We still need to take that to the dealer to have them repair it. I'm thinking of dropping that off probably August, September time so that it's kind of ready for the winter time. So I don't know if I showed you guys this, but Toro did send me the Turfmaster HDX. Now this is a newer one, the one with these swivel wheels. So you can actually lock these in place if you need to. You just pull on these pins, swing it around and lock it in place, and then the wheels will stay straight. Or you can have them rotate. I actually used it already. It works pretty good, especially on the hills. I've noticed a big difference. I did have the original HDX with the non-swivel wheels, and I also have the HDX with the battery that I use here and there, but I got to use this one. What was it? I got to use it, I think it was last week. So you might see it in a video here in the winter time. I'll try to use it more often, but it's very situational because of all the bigger equipment that fits into all these yards, especially the Staris. I don't use it much. It is kind of sitting in line in front of and right behind the battery HDX that I hope to sell one day, but it's kind of hard. We'll figure it out. We'll get it for sale and someone will buy it. And that, let's get the Staris loaded up and get on out of here. Lady's yelling at me. Just got a problem. She's straight up yelling at me. Might be drunk. Hold up. I gotta go clear my name. She said I'm gonna call Rob and make him come down here and have you leave. So I don't know what she's doing. She's probably drunk or something.
Okay, what are you doing out there?
All right, I cleared my name. There's the lady leaving. Here's the thing. Again, like I said, she had some cabinets for sale. She first approached me wanting and asked me if I wanted to buy a toolbox. And I said, I mean, I'll check it out, you know, why not? I looked at the toolbox, it was way too big. I'm like, well, no, how about these storage cabinets? Are they for sale? She's like, oh yeah, I just don't know the price. You know, make me an offer. I'm like, well, I don't make offers. She wanted like just under full price. I'm like, no, I can't do that. So apparently she got mad that I rejected the offer and told Rob and everybody that, you know, I'm this and that and I'm a scam artist and all this. Just now I finally met the real side of her. Yeah, I've never been yelled at like that. Completely disrespectful, but I want no part of that. So, you know, I ignored her yelling. When I was getting into my truck, that's when she completely went off on me. She's like, you need to get out of here right now. I'm gonna call Rob, have you escorted out or something like that. I'm like, excuse me, what did you say? And she went mumbled and she was on the phone, I guess, with Rob. And so again, I just had to I went to the office, had to clear my name. I guess there's a first for everything. It's Friday morning. Look what I got myself into. Oh no, not this. Oh boy. What is going on back here? Yeah. That's the side yard, and this is the backyard. The front yard's mowed, but there are some lilac bushes and other trees that need to be trimmed. Let me show you that right now. This tree on the left side needs to be elevated. That tree we're not too worried about. That's probably fine. We might trim up some of the lower branches. Then this needs to be trimmed back just a little bit. If we can reach the tops, we'll get them. As you can see, it's a lilac and something else. This type of crab apple or Bradford pear, I'm not too sure. That's what I got going on Friday. What you got going on? All right, my new saw, it is not feeding oil. I'm noticing that the chain is a bit dry. Kind of see what's going on. There might be a clog in one of the oiler holes. So there's one oiler hole right here. And there's another one. They do look clear, but what we'll do is we'll also take our flathead screwdriver and kind of run it along the guide bar towards the back, so that way we get all the gunk out of it. And it looks good too. Oh, rookie mistake. I should have checked to see if we have oil, right? Yeah, we got oil in there. Clean this out too. Clean this up a little bit. It's right here on this saw, so we'll crank it up to its max and then run the saw a little bit more. Oh, there we go. Light right away went away. So when I push on, oiler light was gone. Maybe it was the adjustment we had to make here, because all the other holes, all the other indicators were false. Well, you won't see that on the main channel. A little quick repair. So now we got to begin on trimming that tree. So we need the saw for the tree. I got my camera and tripod set up right over there. So yeah, you'll see the makeover probably in the winter time. All right, check this out. Full trailer. This thing is ready to be unloaded. Did a rough cut on the lilac and the other tree right there. I don't want to cut too much off because I also want to keep a little bit of privacy around the window. Here's the tree here. I removed all of the competitors. Now there's kind of a three bundle there. There were some in the back that I removed. I do need to trim this grass. Have not touched the grass yet. I haven't jumped on the mower at all. We did move the fence back. Trimmed under it. I trimmed up that tree, kind of elevated it, cleared up the storage entrance, picked up all the debris from the yard, I think, and cleared up the side here. So that's kind of how we're looking at the moment. I'm gonna tell him to filter through any of this stuff and throw away what you need to throw away. I personally would throw away everything. Cleaned up the side, all the limbs, and now we actually have a side yard. Yeah. So that's the update for you guys. Like again, if you want to see the complete makeover, tune into the Phil's Lawn Care channel. Yeah, I know it's a standard homeowner unit, HSA 45 integrated battery. Super lightweight. I can lift it with my finger. Yeah, it's bent. Bent the whole bar. Pushed it a little bit too far. Still got this stuff to trim. I'm gonna use it, continue using it because it still works. Gotta trim up this and then get all this grass and weeds mainly, cut down. This is my second time restringing the spool head because this stuff right here just breaks this line. And it's fresh line for this year too, but it just breaks this round line. I like running round. I don't know, I feel like it's a little bit better around chain link fences. We deal with a lot of them here, but if I were to choose a different one for weeds like this, it would be something with like sharp edges, kind of like Steel CF3 Pro line or Echo Black Diamond. That's a really nice line for stuff like this. So maybe I should just have a head with some of that line built in, so when I run into it, then it will cut a lot easier and I will have to tap the head less and also not have to restring my trimmer head so many times. But I don't think I've ever done it twice like this, but there's a lot of weeds on this property. I always forget to say, spoiler alert, you know, not a lot of you want to see the after. You want to see the full video, so spoiler alert, don't look, skip this part. I'm going to show you the after. Turned out amazing. But the video is going to turn out even more amazing. Obviously, you're just seeing parts and sections. Check out all of the beds we discovered. I don't even know what's in there. It looked like I see some eggs and corn. It might have been a compost pile, but it's all wet and nasty. But we got all of their belongings there that we found from the yard. Ooh, who's on that jet? Jeff Bezos cleaned up the patio. That turned out real nice. Got a burn pile here. They need to light up and, well, hopefully not, because it might light up the yard. And of course the side yard here. We're gonna leave some equipment behind because we gotta go to the dump, and I'll take you guys with me. And I won't take on the people that watch the complete makeover because it ain't behind the scenes. So we gotta close this, close that like that, go to the dump and dump all of this debris. All right guys, finishing off the week at the wash. I just vacuumed my entire vehicle, took everything out and vacuumed it all. I usually do that at the end of the week if I have time, but I've just been running hot. Finished off the week with a quick wash and vacuum. Thank you so much for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you enjoyed some of the teasers that I was showing you with the projects coming up. We will have those on the Phil's Lawn Care channel. This is the Plus channel, all behind the scenes. We show you things we don't show on the main channel. Thank you again so much. Take care. God bless you, and we'll see you in the next one.